So, just before we get into this episode of Living in China, I wanted to introduce to you guys at home who's going to be editing season 2. Season 1 was amazing, but season 2 has so much more content that I'm going to need to hire somebody and outsource them. So, I found somebody online. He seems really, really qualified. He's supposed to be here now, but he's not quite here. One second. Jason!
Yeah?
Yeah, we're filming now, so if you want to come by and say hi to the people, great.
All right. So everybody, this is Jason. Jason, how about you tell everybody at home a little bit about yourself?
My name is Jason. That's it.
Riveting. Anyway, here's Hong Kong.
So, tickets, check. And flight plan, check. So after a quick 4-hour flight and my wife stealing all the oranges we had on our trip, we made our way to Hong Kong, the home of Hong Kong cinema.
Hong Kong. Plush leather seatings on the bus.
Hong Kong is famously known as a country that is two systems under one piece of land, and that's the fact that it used to be a British colony up until 1997 after an agreement to end the Opium Wars, but after coming back decided they wanted to be their own country and do their own thing.
So you're told from the get-go that, in Hong Kong, the hotel rooms are going to be smaller, but this is new. And that's the fucking tour. You want it again? Here you go.
So my wife and I hit the ground running the next day. First thing we need is to find something really, really good to eat because we're starving. We've been told about so many different places, and we found this one called Hong Kong Zai Yu Dan Fen, which is a typical Hong Kong breakfast. Now, I want to warn you, everything is sweet. I ordered a lemon tea. The lemon tea I thought was going to be just lemons and tea. No, it's sweet. The buns are sweet, the noodles are sweet, everything is sweet, but it tastes really, really good. And it only cost us about 100 Hong Kong dollars for a really good breakfast. So to be honest, value for money, it worked out nice.
Okay, so we already had something to eat for breakfast, and now we're going to take a walk on the streets and see what Hong Kong looks like during the morning, rush hour.
Now to get around Hong Kong, guess what you need? Yeah, that's right, the multi-pass. You can get them from the train station and from the airport when you land. Make sure you get one. Awesome thing is that you can actually use that multi-pass to go on the ferries as well, so we went right away. Jason, how about you do a really good special effect showing our travels? Are you serious? Okay, anyway, we're going across the harbor now onto the other side. Yay. Quick bus journey using, guess what? Yep, the multi-pass, and we went to the Garden of Stars, which is like the Hollywood Walk of Fame in Hong Kong for Hong Kong cinema, and I saw everything that I've ever wanted to see from Hong Kong cinema. I'm talking Chow Yun-fat, I'm talking Sammo Hung, I'm talking a Bruce Lee statue, which was amazing, and also my wife got to see some of the famous stars that she grew up watching as well, and we took lots and lots of pictures. Now, the view from the harbor is absolutely beautiful, and for us, we were quite lucky. It was beautiful during the day, but if there's one time to catch it, it's most definitely at night. It looked like every single movie I've seen with a futuristic look of how a harbor or a harbor-based city would look. Also at night, there's a light show that I definitely think you should catch if you ever come to Hong Kong. I'm going to explain a little bit more about it now.
So one thing that you definitely have to see when you're here is the light show that happens every single day at 8 o'clock for about 13 minutes. And it's done along the harbor and incorporates all the major buildings, including Hong Kong City Hall and the financial district, and do a light show. There's a narrator that explains to you which buildings are what. They do in English on some days, Cantonese in some other days, and Chinese Mandarin in the other days.
Hong Kong is blessed with some of the most beautiful architecture I've seen in a cityscape. So if I can suggest to you one thing is to make sure you have a walk around at night. There's so many beautiful things to see, but make sure you're good with cardio. Beyond the beautiful architecture, of course, this is a great place to go shopping, and also we came around Christmas time, so all the Christmas lights were on, and it just added to the beauty of that area. If you have a chance, walk around at night. I can promise you, you will not regret it. Day 2, and we were heading out today to go look for the markets, and we jumped on the bus, and maybe Jason, you could show us some special effects of which way we were heading. Oh my god. One thing to note, on the buses there's individual USB chargers for every single person, individual air conditioning, as well as seat belts. It kind of put other buses in different cities to shame.
So this is a famous market in Hong Kong, which has
One
literally
of.
one of. Thank
Called
you.
ladies market. Who are, I think it's all like
They say it's ladies market, but it's actually a mixture of men, women, clothing, shish kebabs, all those kind of fun stuff as well. I went across the street. How do we hit my car?
So we got ourselves a bargain, a little backpack for Suri, and we brought it home to her, and she absolutely loved it, which we expected because she likes anything. After a very brief break of getting rid of all the sugar water tea I've been drinking, we headed off for lunch. Now, we had spaghetti and whitefish, which was absolutely lovely in the city center, but I was still hungry, and I found this at McDonald's. It's beef and fish in one burger. Loved it. And seriously, no word of a lie, the international car in Hong Kong is Tesla. Tesla, 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 Tesla. Next stop, Man Mo Temple. Okay, disclaimer. We spoke to one of the monks as we were walking in the temple, and they said as long as we made a donation, it'd be absolutely fun to film. So, the Hong Kong dollars later. Now, the temple is located on Hollywood Road, less than 10 minutes from the city center. This temple is very, very specific, as this temple was seen as a place for students or people of high ranking to go to. The two gods that they mainly pray towards is a god called Man Tai and Man Cheong. They were both scholars, and they were very big parts of the Ming and Qing dynasties.
Just do one.